Tips to help sell a home. Don't underestimate the value of a good real estate agent. It should not cost you any money. On the contrary, the value of a great real estate agent is all about the results they get for you at the end. Are realtors worth the money? Let me give you an example because we know how important it is for you to move from one place to another and sell your house. We understand that most people can only do maybe 4, 5, 6 moves in a lifetime. And we know that this is a very special moment in your life because it's going to affect your whole family. Your kids are going to start new schools. You may start a new job. You may even be moving out of state. And we know how important it is to actually extract all the money when you sell your property because you want to be financially stable to making sure that you get the appropriate housing in the next place where you're moving to. In the same token, you can understand that if you are getting sued and you need the services of a good attorney, and you know that the results of this could severely affect your financial status in the future, obviously a good attorney is a good thing to do. And you will not be going asking an attorney that you're going to charge me $10,500. Will you do it for $6,500? The same idea comes for a good accountant or a good doctor that you may need a procedure. When you know that the results of this procedure could affect your family in the future, you're not going to the doctor that says, can you do it for $10,000 instead of the $17,000 that you're charging me? Otherwise, I will ask my brother who is in medical school to help me out. Obviously, that is not something that is going to be a good decision for you. So that's why I think the value of a great real estate agent is all about the results you deserve to get. So in order to break this in more detail, I decided to break it down. What will be the actual value of a great real estate agent? It's all about the knowledge, their connections, the timing of the sale to your plans, and extracting every last penny of your equity. So let me explain to you what knowledge is all about. What does this mean to you? It's all about the numbers, the percentage, the ratios, the preparations in the investment that you're going to have before you put your house on the market, the positioning of your property versus the competition to make sure that your property is going to be properly placed in order for you to get a contract. The negotiating factor is also such an importance because this is going to allow you to keep as much money as possible when you sell your property. And finally, the overall presentation when it comes down to everything that this person is doing for you to making sure that it meets your goals or exceeds them. And what do I mean by saying connections? Connections, what does this mean? It's really when you talk about real estate, you talk about location, location, location. When it comes to real estate, actually it's connections, connections, connections. Because in the real estate industry, it is not uncommon for buyers to be under the guidance of a few productive agents and teams who want the opportunity to strike a great deal by using direct connections. Furthermore, if there is one thing that productive agents know, is that hitting the wrong listings will only end up wasting their times. When it comes to time to sell real estate with the right connections, knowing the right real estate agent can be the key to success. The connections is very important from a real estate agent's perspective because we know who is buying, we know who has the buyers, and we know how to approach them in such a way that we can actually get an offer from them or make at the same time not to appear desperate so they can have a lower offer for you. Everything has to be in balance and everything has to be connected in such a way that will only help you at the end. And now we're going to talk the value of a great real estate agent when it applies to timing. What's in it for you? Time is money, and the timing of your sale has to be orchestrated magnificently by your real estate agent. This is a very key thing that only experienced real estate agents can do for you because your family plans are at stake on here. Your goals and the mandate to your real estate should be making sure that you get the most money for my house and the timing that's going to fit my family plans. And finally, I talk about the value of a great real estate agent when it applies to extracting the last penny from your equity. What's in it for you? Your house is your money. You have to understand that your house, your equity, is just a pile of money that is on top of a table, and you're hiring the right person to guard it and extract that equity in the perfect timing that you need. This money has to be guarded by your real estate agent. This money has to be extracted by your real estate agent for you, to making sure that you get the most money, because this is your equity. When it counts, the most is at the closing table. How much money are you getting at the end? Hundreds of closings, I can assure you, happens every single day where sellers leave money at the table without knowing that their hired real estate agent cost them thousands of dollars. We see that all the time. I see this all the time when I'm working with people and they are on the other side of the table and I'm working with them. I see how much thousands of dollars that's being lost by the seller or by the buyer in this case, because they did not do the due diligence and making sure that they hire the right real estate agent. And that's really what is important for you when it comes down hiring a great real estate agent, to making sure that you're going to extract the last penny from your equity, and a good real estate agent should be able to do that for you. My name is Fernando Herboso. I am a broker listing specialist for Maryland, DC, and Virginia. My company is Maxus Realty Group, reallynicehomes.com. If you need to talk to me, if you would like to consult with me about the possibility of selling your property, please feel free to give me a call at 301-246-0001. Thank you and have a